Right, so we're here with Caitlyn at the Zoom stand. How's it going, Caitlyn?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine, yeah, I'm fine. What stuff have you got to show us at NAMM 2022?
So today I'm going to show you the R20. This is our newest multi-track recorder. So what you can do is record to an SD card, and it allows you to basically record to a DAW without a DAW. So this view here is your track view. It kind of looks similar to GarageBand, the way you would see your waveforms and stuff like that. So you can record audio files, MIDI files with a USB MIDI keyboard, and then you can also add, we do have pre-installed drum tracks here.
Does it have a MIDI input?
It has a USB MIDI input. So it has this USB-C port here. And then right next to that is the SD card slot. You can use an SD card up to 512 gigabytes in storage size, so then you can record as much as you want. We have our two speaker outs, and then here is a headphone out. And then this volume control here is for your headphone out. And then your speakers would be adjusted here. And then here we have, this is our mixer view. So this shows when the faders are lit in that grayish white color, that's the physical fader position, and then down here is the ghost fader position. So if you wanted to make any adjustments using, not with the touchscreen, but I'll use this one for example. So if you do that, and then if you wanted to adjust, so now it matches the physical fader.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And do you have EQs and things for each of the tracks?
Yes, we do. So for effects, what you would do is go here, or yes, you would go to a track settings, and then you have a pan. You can EQ. It is just three basic frequency settings, so your highs, your mids, and your lows. And then we have also the send level. So what you can do with the send is apply a patch, like a reverb or something like that. And then also this unit is compatible with our Guitar Lab software. So what that allows you to do is select preset patches for that send effect.
What sort of effects are built into it? You said it has reverb. Does it have any other?
Reverb, chorus, delay, compression, modulation, anything like that.
Okay, and can you save the whole channel strip settings? Like if you have multiple settings on one channel, can you save that?
So with this, you can, the send level would be, you can only use that one patch at a time, but you can send all the tracks to it. I believe they would be saved to the project. So if you were to, and your project automatically saves once you exit it. So that setting would be saved, yes.
And when was this released? Is this out?
This was released about 3 months ago. I want to say February. It might have been March. I'd have to check that. Another cool thing about this is you can use it as an audio interface and a control surface, so you can actually use this with a DAW as well.
The MIDI feature is really good. To me, this kind of a mixer normally is audio only, so
Right.
It's great to be able to have some MIDI sequencing too. Can you edit what happens? Can you edit the stuff in any way, the recordings?
Yes, so let me see if I can add a drum file for you. So I'll add this one, for example. And then if you go here, so on this screen you can trim, you can split, copy, paste, anything like that. And then with this view here, you can adjust the tempo settings. You can even do time stretching. So it's kind of similar if you were to use Logic Pro or Pro Tools, like using Flex Time or
being enabled to live.
Right, exactly.
Can you zoom in and take out one of those individual hits? Can you mute a section of it, for example?
With this one, in this view here, no. This one is just purely for the time stretching, but here, if you wanted to split, I'll split it right, where's the playhead?
Oh, it splits at the playhead, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I get you. Great. And yeah, it looks good. How much does it retail for?
This retails for $449.
Great. Can we have a look at the pedal as well?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is our G6 guitar processor. This is our latest line. So this view here you're seeing is what a patch would look like. Patches can hold up to 7 effects, and then if you use an amplifier like this one here, it can hold about 5. In this view here, you can change where each effect switch activates which effect in the patch. And then over here we have, this is our memory view, so this allows you to scroll through the different patches and then even the different banks as well to make scrolling a little more seamless.
It's nice to have the font really big because
Yes.
I don't have great eyesight, and if that was on the floor for me, I need it to be like really big, so that's a nice feature that they have there.
And then what we have here, so this memory view, it allows you to set up almost like a rig, so you can have up to 4 different patches in one setting. So if you even wanted to have one patch for your verse and then have your chorus sound completely different with a different patch, you could do that in this view here. And then the last feature here is a looper. This looper runs for about 30 seconds. I believe it can only do 1 layer at a time, but what you can do here is you can use this SD card slot on the back. You can use an SD card up to 512 gigabytes, and that allows you to expand the amount of time you loop for. So if you even wanted to do like a 10-minute solo, depending on the size of the SD card, you could go for it.
Great. And I see it also has an undo feature, which is also really useful for
Yes.
a loop pedal. It's nice to go back sometimes if you make a mistake. Or
Right,
you need to
exactly.
change something. And how do you edit the effects? Let's say you have like a reverb or a compression. How do you actually edit the effect?
So what you would do here is you would go to change amp effect, and I'll tap on this for example. I changed that from ZNR is like, that's our gate, our noise reduction. So if I wanted to change it to 1176 type, I would just tap OK, and then it would change the effect right there.
So it's almost like a series of modules
Yes.
that you can have.
And you can change the order however you would like. The software presets, they're set with a certain order, but if you wanted to go in there and change the order, like if you wanted to put the amp first, you could do that if you even wanted to.
Great. And how many modules are there on this thing? How many different effects?
Offhand, I believe around, I'd say slightly over 50 effects. There are 100 built-in presets, and then it also comes with empty presets if you wanted to customize with those as well. And then you can use this with our Guitar Lab software, like I mentioned before, with the R20 to install patches, edit patches, add effects, anything like that. That's downloadable on a computer. And then one great feature about this is, so we have this Bluetooth adapter in the back here. And what you can do with that is, if you wanted to control the unit, basically move the touchscreen from this to your iPhone, and you can control the pedal through your phone.
That's really useful. That's really useful. One final question, does it have any MIDI capability? Can you plug any MIDI
This one does
devices
not
into it?
have any MIDI.
Okay, so aimed at like guitarists,
Mainly,
vocalists,
yes.
and people like that. Excellent. Well, thank you very much for showing us those today, Caitlyn.
Thank you
Really
for having
appreciate-
me. Bye.